What's up, everybody, and welcome in to yet another Big Man on Campus College Basketball Conference Tournament Preview. I am the Big Man on Campus. Tonight, we're taking a look at the Missouri Valley Conference, getting ready to kick off on March 7th, 2018. And you talk about an interesting conference. You have one here. This is a very open conference to me. I think I have some favorites, a sleeper. Look, Loyola, we all know what they're all about. They're the favorite. Plus 170. Loyola, a team that were the darlings last year. I saw them down in San Antonio, down at the Final Four. It was very cool to see a team like that in the Final Four. But I'll tell you this, we all know Loyola, a little down this year. It's obviously going to be hard to, continue the season they had last year. What a run it was. It's virtually impossible that they're going to be able to do that again. Ever possibly. So what a great run it was. You look at this team, though, and I think they have a leg up in this conference tournament. I'll tell you why. They've been here before. They're also a team that are going to get a big jolt. Lucas Williamson will be back for this conference tournament. And a lot of people out there probably will never mention who Lucas Williamson even is or talk about him in their previews, but he's about as important to Loyola as any player is to their team. He's a glue guy. He is a terrific defender, and he makes this team just go. It's that simple. And I think Porter Moser will tell you that. Look, Krutwig's a terrific big. Towns and Custer are fantastic. But Lucas Williamson is that guy that not only gives you a nice scoring punch, but he's a guy that just defends at such a high level. He hasn't really played much. He's played a couple minutes recently. Look, it's no surprise. Plays February 27th. They win. He scores 12 points, grabbed 4 rebounds, and defended. You look at against Bradley on March 2nd. He played as well, scored 10 points. He is the all that stirs them. I know Towns and Custer and Krutwig will get the big name, but without him, they're just not very good. With him in there, they will win this conference. I believe that. I think everyone is secondary when all 5 of these guys are healthy. They're that good. And the problem was Lucas Williamson didn't play from January 23rd to February 24th. He was out from then. And then from December 1st to January 5th, he was out as well. So he was out for nearly 2 months of the season. You wonder where they'd be if he wasn't out. And now that he's healthy, if he can stay healthy, they're going to win this tournament. It's that simple. He's that important to them. And with him back, I really like them in this tournament. I hate to go chalk, but I'm going chalk. I like Loyola. They know how to win this conference. Towns is a guy that I think when he's on, they're real hard to beat. Their starting 5 is really good. And you look at the last 2 games, he's starting to find his shooting touch again. 26, 16 in his last 2 games. You look at a game they lost recently against Southern Illinois. He only had 8 points. He was 4 for 10 from 2, 0 for 5 from 3. That's why they lost. They're the play in this conference. They will win this conference. A sleeper for me, if I had to grab one, I'm going to go with Southern Illinois. I think Barry Hinson's team is a team to look out for it. Maybe a plus 350, maybe taking a shot with them. They actually beat this group, Loyola, a couple weeks ago. They're really balanced. Kavion Pippin, Aaron Cook. They have a guy named Sean Lloyd out of Philadelphia, really good player. And then Armand Fletcher, a guy that's seemingly been there for 8 years. Bartley, he's a guy, thick bowl as well. It's a good team, real experience, 7th in the country in experience. Barry Hinson's got a real group that's played together for a long time. They're playing well, too. They won 4 of 5 coming into the tournament. Real good 3-point shooting team. And, and frankly, they do a real nice job at rebounding offensively. They create opportunities, more than just 1 or 2. They grab offensive rebounds. Grabbing an offensive rebound on 29% of their possessions. They're a really good basketball team on the glass. I like what they can do there. And I think you look at how they're kind of matched up in the bracket. What I like also about Loyola is obviously being that number 1 seed, you avoid Drake, you avoid Southern Illinois, you avoid Northern Iowa. All 3 of those teams playing good basketball right now. And I know Loyola is going to have to beat Most likely a pretty good Missouri State team. But I don't like the way Dana Ford's team's playing coming into the tournament. They've lost 3 of 4. Defensively, they are terrible against the 3. And 2 things that not only Loyola and Southern Illinois do well is they shoot the 3 at a high clip. I think that's going to be a tough matchup for Missouri State. And one of the reasons I don't think they're going to get to the tournament final, I think they're a nice story. Obviously, we remember that big win they had against Illinois State, the big buzzer beater, but I just don't think they can put together. Dana Ford, though, has a good team going forward. This is going to be a team next year to look out for. They have a lot of juniors on this team and a lot of guys that I think are going to build this team from the ground up next year. So watch out for Dana Ford next year. But to me, I think Loyola wins this tournament. I'll gladly go plus 170. With Lucas Williamson back, they should undoubtedly be the favorite. Also take a shot with Southern Illinois in the bottom half of the bracket. I think at 3.5 to 1, maybe see 4 to 1 out there. I think they're worth a look as well. They are a team I think that is a somewhat tough matchup for Loyola. But I'm going to go chalk here. I'm going to go Loyola plus 170 to win the Missouri Valley. As always, make sure you like and comment. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a show. Let me know who you like in this conference. Respond in the chat box or in the comment section. You can always find me on Twitter @JeffNative. We'll be back next time for another video. Thanks for watching.